Hi, today we have an interview with Mr. Saad Waghu. He's working in Istanbul, Turkey since 2020. He's my friend from last 3 years, and I noticed he's very honest and very hardworking, and he had supported many people regarding the real estate and investment in Turkey and citizenship consulting. So today we will have some casual discussion and very important question with him. Mr. Saad, in these 5 years, what changes have you noticed in real estate market in Turkey?
A very good question. We have noticed a lot of changes in last 5 years. Amongst the biggest changes that we've seen is, Alhamdulillah, the prices have gone high. There's been a very good capital appreciation in last 5 years.
Yeah.
So if you will see, even in hard currency terms or in dollar terms, we have seen a growth of at least 15% per annum since last 4 to 5 years. So this is one of the biggest change that we've seen. Apart from this, what we have seen is a lot of changes in citizenship and residency laws as well. It happens everywhere wherever there are residency and citizenship programs. Residency has gone up. The property prices have gone up. The prices for citizenship program has gone up. So these are a few remarkable changes that we have seen in the last 5 years.
As per you said, the law is changing, and we are observing also that the investment law is quickly changing in Turkey in the last 1-2 years. Before it was $75,000 for residence permit, then they changed it to $200,000, and citizenship was changed from $250 to $400. So how people investment is safe in Turkey?
When we talk about any country which has immigration programs, whether you talk about Greece, whether you talk about Portugal, even UK and US, the immigration laws are not exactly the same for a longer time. Whenever any country has an experience of these residency programs and citizenship laws, the moment they feel there is any changes required, they go ahead and change it. It is not only about Turkey, all the countries in the world does the same thing. For example, I think the golden visa program of Greece was the amount of it was changed a few months ago. Then Portugal shut down its golden visa program some time ago, and even it banned foreigners from buying real estate.
Yeah, in these days there was lots of changes in many countries,
so
in Canada.
Yes, even in Canada and America. So it is not only Turkey which changes immigration laws. Any country which tries and improvises on the laws that they have made, the investor is more worried about what is the return he is getting on his investment, how easily he can exit if he wants to exit. I don't think so. Any investor has faced any issues in Turkey. They have been able to rent their properties nicely. They have been able to get good rental returns, good capital appreciation. Turkey is a very safe and secure country if you want to invest in real estate. They need to take this as a point wherein they need to make the decisions faster, make sure they invest as soon as possible.
The another question is, why do you think Turkey is still the best place for investment? For example, the US offer green card with $500,000 investment, and some European countries have similar offer. So what is your view on Turkey as an investment solution?
Again, a very nice question, that why should one come and invest in Turkey for a citizenship for $400,000? US giving green card for $500,000, or maybe Greece or some other European countries offering programs for $500,000 or $600,000. So first of all, if you compare the prices of Istanbul, the per meter square prices of Istanbul, and any smaller cities also in the US, still the entry size in Istanbul is much more lesser than US.
I mean, the price is too high. It's 3 times, 4 times higher.
Yes, so for example, in US, in some decent areas, you would get a 1+1 for $500,000. Okay, and in Istanbul, in good areas, you will get a 1+1 in $200,000. Now, from here, where do we see, okay, that $500,000 apartment in US moving next? If you will compare to the growth that Turkey has seen in last few years and the predictions that the way Turkey is growing, obviously, I think there is much more maturity, there is much more growth that you can expect in Turkey, which you will not expect there. So obviously, as an investor, I've got a lot of clients from Canada, from US, okay, just because the entry level being low in Istanbul, coming and investing in Istanbul. There are a lot of people from the West moving towards the Middle East for investment, coming to Turkey, places like Dubai and Egypt for investment. So what I think is, West does not appeal to the investors anymore as it used to do 20 years or 25 years back. So what I think is, if you are looking, okay, investment is about investing at the right place at the right time. So I think Turkey is the best place to invest. It is the right time to invest in Turkey now.
Yeah. The another question is, some people says that the biggest challenge in Turkey is a language barrier. So how new foreigners can manage their day-to-day life in Turkey?
Okay, so I think the problem that people face of language, it is a barrier. So people generally find it difficult. So for example, any place like Dubai or any other place where English is the first language, most of these markets have been explored and saturated, especially by people from South Asian countries. Slowly you see even Istanbul and Turkey, okay, when we came to Turkey 5 years back, you would hardly get anyone speaking in English, even in sales office on the Asian side of Istanbul. Now 5 years down the line, almost all the sales offices have got a person who's speaking
also
English.
I think the new generation are really good at
Yes.
English and they are
Yes.
really speaking good.
So being in Turkey at this time, okay, I think 10-15 years down the line, there more of foreigners would be here. A lot of people would have learned Turkish. English would be the second most spoken language, and I think a lot of people would be speaking English. I think this is the time you'll need to work a bit. You'll need to try different ways wherein you can manage this barrier. But if you manage this, I think Turkey offers you a lot of opportunities.
What are the various services you are offering in real estate?
Okay, so in real estate, we offer end-to-end services. We manage the entire journey of a client, right, exactly from finding right locations for him, identifying proper investment opportunities. After buying, it can be a land or it can be an apartment, managing the legal process on his behalf. Then after he buys that property, whether he wants to personally use it or he wants to rent it or he wants to furnish it and rent it, we manage the entire process of furnishing the property. Then if he wants us to maintain that property, we do the maintenance part as well. After that, if he wants to exit from that property after a certain age, or if he wants to exit, we even assist them in exiting the property. If it is a land, if he wants us to assist them in getting the planning permission of the villa or for the building, we assist them in doing that. We even have an in-house team which can do construction on that villa or of that building if they want. So apart from that, if he's looking for applying for residency or if he's looking for citizenship, so we even make sure we look at the legal process, and we have an in-house legal team which takes care of this. So basically we take care of right from entering to the property till the exit, we take care of everything.
You said something about construction. What you are offering in construction and development?
Okay, so there have been a few people who don't want to just buy an apartment. They are more interested in buying and building for themselves. So there are two. You can either buy a villa land, or you can buy a land on which you can construct a building. So we have done this for a lot of clients. We have bought lands for them. Then we have assisted them in the planning permission and getting the permissions of the building. So we coordinate with the architects. We what exactly is the requirement of the client. Accordingly, we make planning permissions. So sometimes we had clients who have bought and made hotels on that. Sometimes we had clients who have bought lands for making an entire Airbnb compatible buildings. So we've made that. We had clients who wanted lands wherein they can make studios apartments or 1+1 apartment which they can let it to students. So we have identified lands which were close to universities, and accordingly, depending on what the customer is looking from us, accordingly we plan the building, send it to the local authorities, the corporations, get the approvals, then we ourselves build these buildings.
So you're doing also the construction, the whole construction of the building.
Yes, we take care of the entire. We have 2 to 3 current ongoing projects.
2 to 3 ongoing, and have you completed some projects?
We've completed a lot of projects. I'll even share you the details and the photographs of the projects that we've already completed and which are ongoing. So we buy land for you, we help you, assist you in the planning permission process, then we build it for you. And after building, if you want to rent it and if you want us to maintain it, we do that for you as well. If you want to sell that, we do it that as well for you.
How many team members do you have currently?
We currently have a team of 12 people in our Istanbul office.
Working especially for the corporate, for the all legal matters and
so we have a few guys amongst these 12 people taking care of the rental units, managing the properties. We have a guy who takes care of the legal process, the paperwork and the legal work. We have a few guys who take care of portfolios and buying the right property and building, arranging our clients, the customer service part. So if you are interested in buying something, there's a team who will ensure that they offer you the best of what exactly you're looking for. So this
you
is
have total 12 members.
Yes,
in Istanbul.
Yes.
Approximately how many deals have you closed, and what was the biggest deal you have done so far?
We've closed a deal of approximately close to $2 million in a construction, as I told you, in a construction project. And on an average, we close 6 to 7 deals a month, mixed of new properties, resale properties. This is how exactly it goes.
That's perfect. That was. Thank you so much for giving your time. What is your message to the new investors who are planning or thinking about investment in Turkey?
The message that I can give to any investor who's thinking of planning or investing in Turkey, whether it is investment, whether it is citizenship by investment program, what I think is, what I have seen in last 5 years in Turkey, the later you do, the more higher amount you pay. So as you told, residency was $75,000, it went up to $200,000. Citizenship was $250,000, it went to $400,000. The property that he could buy for $100,000 3 years back is $150,000 now. So the message is, the faster you complete your process, you do your investment, the more gain or the more return you will get on your investment. And I think what an investor who's planning, he need to trust on a guy who's got a good experience, who's done these process themselves, and do this process as soon as possible, so you can see and enjoy the benefits and the returns that Turkish real estate has to offer you.
Thank you so much.
Jazakallah khair.